Hi, my name is Jai Shinada, and I participated in a COVID-19 vaccine trial starting in August and September. In order to help us, and by us I mean the Mount Vernon Lisbon community, Cornell College, my family, the Mount Vernon School District, move through and past the coronavirus pandemic.
My name is David Zabner. I'm a computer science professor at Cornell College and an alum. And I participated in the vaccine trial because I think it will make the world a better place.
Hi, my name is Frank Vega. I participated in a vaccine trial because, like most of us, I want things to go back to normal and help those people that need it the most. And if I can be part of that and help in some way, I will definitely do it anytime.
So my dad works at the University of Iowa, and he got involved in the vaccine trial because he was really excited about it. And so when I was moving back to Iowa to go teach at Cornell, he encouraged me to sign up, and I did, and I was accepted.
I had a lot of questions, so I spoke to the research team. They did a very, very good job explaining to me all the process and what the phase 3 means and the success rate, and I did it.
Personally, it's a huge privilege to have been vaccinated before anybody else. It's awesome to have that protection, and to have that protection for like my loved ones and my family, knowing that I'm very unlikely to be the one that gets them sick, if anybody. It's societal. Anything I could do to make this pandemic end a day sooner, how could I not sign up, I guess? It's professional. I feel so much more comfortable teaching in person.
There are actually several pieces that from a scientific perspective interest me. So that we inject the mRNA, and that directs the body to make proteins that are like pieces of the viral protein structure that create the ability for the body to have develop this immune response, and that response lasts for some period of time. And so that's the process. And then it's important. I mean, I know that there have been some concerns about, we're injecting genetic material into people. We're not injecting DNA, and this mRNA injection in no way changes the human DNA. In fact, mRNA is degraded quite rapidly. One of the ways that you can understand this is that it has to be stored at these ultra cold temperatures. If it's stored at room temperature, it degrades quickly. And once it's in us, it's just enough to direct the body to make a little bit of protein to which the immune response is generated, and then it's all degraded. And the amount, just so that we understand how much of this mRNA is being used, I did a quick calculation. In order to vaccinate twice everybody in the state of Iowa, the mass of mRNA that will be injected into us is about the equivalent of a few hundred pennies. It is for the 3+ million people in the state of Iowa. It's just a tiny amount of this, just enough to get the body ramped up and ready to fight off the coronavirus.
I mean, from the day when I got the first shot already, I was like, man, if I'm getting the real vaccine, this is huge for the world. And it's also just so cool. The Pfizer vaccine, which is the one I got, the world's first mRNA vaccine to enter phase 3 trials. I think that it's a technology that's going to change the world forever.
I'm glad I did this, especially since I'm going to the medical field. I wanted to be a part of this. For people that are going to science, students, mainly students that are going to science, I think this is a very good opportunity to be involved in this kind of research and being part of history. So I'm glad I did it.
I'm excited to take my students out for lunch once all of that is safe and good. So hopefully we get there sooner rather than later.
Well, I'm hoping things go back to normal. And I'm hoping this vaccine really help the people that most need it.
The last thing I'll say is that, envision what things will look like once we reach herd immunity. Maybe it will take a second vaccine 5 years from now. We all know that some of the childhood vaccines we get a couple times, whatnot. We don't know all the details yet, but we know that as we were sometimes saying, there's light at the end of the tunnel. We're heading in the right direction, and soon things are going to turn the corner.